Hey guys, it's Llynks. Today I want to talk about the slower times while pursuing a music career. Those times where just things seem incredibly stagnant and slow. Before we get into it though, I just wanted to say thank you for your support on my last video. If you didn't see that one, I have had to leave my living situation quite abruptly. I've moved back in with my mom for the time being before I kind of figure out where to go from here. I just wanted to say thank you and I appreciate your support for sticking with me and being so supportive with the transparency that I tend to just gravitate towards. I am now in Massachusetts and I'll be residing here for a while. I ended up going through a pretty sudden breakup and a sudden move across the country. I bring that up because right now in my life, I'm in a very odd time because I've had to completely kind of shift my routine, need to reset. Things definitely seem quite stagnant for me. And it's weird because I am releasing an EP March 26th, and you should definitely pre-save that. Yet I just feel like things are moving quite slow. I mean, there's a lot of things going on, but what I'm realizing is that this slowness and things being stagnant are like quite needed. 2020, I released an album and then like 4 more songs, and I've released music this year too. You know, I've talked to you guys about releasing every month, but I'm just kind of like, damn, I need to like slow down. I don't want to feel forced to release things either. So I'm working on that. That's a balance. But anyways, I'm in a stagnant kind of time where I'm trying to figure out what I should do next, how I can move forward from this. If these times arise where you find yourself not in the right headspace to work on the next thing, I think that's perhaps your body and your mind telling you that you need to slow down a little bit. Oh, that's the way I'm interpreting this in my personal situation, especially after a lot of like emotional and physical outpour. And I feel as though this is maybe my life saying like, chill out a little bit. So that's what I'm doing a little bit. I feel like I'm still able to make these YouTube videos. I'll post on my TikTok and stuff, because that stuff I feel very much able to do right now. But I want to reevaluate the music side of things a little bit more. I have posted about this a little bit, but I'm having a little bit of trouble trying to put together visuals to go along with the music too. I want to like step back and be like, okay, what do I want to portray here? How can I make it happen? I need to do some planning, a lot of planning. I'm in like a planning phase. You can use these slower moments to do that for yourself and to really think about your next moves, and you were still like being productive by just doing that. And this is after letting things settle down for a little bit. I wasn't thinking about music or my career like pretty much at all the past few days because I was dealing with so many other things. Give yourself that break and give yourself that time to just relax, take care of yourself, take a few days off, do other things, sort out your emotions and your feelings. You'll be back. I tend to get super stressed out if like I'm not constantly working. That's 100% something I'm working on and I know I have a problem with, because I'm quite hard on myself when I'm not doing the next thing or setting myself up correctly or not planning ahead, and it's been a big problem for me in my mental health. I kind of took the past few days just to like hang out with my mom. She's the one who helped me move out of Austin very quickly. In 2 days, we shipped my stuff, took a flight with my cats. Family is so important too. I'm not very social at all, and that's something I've 100% been neglecting, is like any sort of social interaction besides the internet. It's easy for me to be social on the internet, but in real life, guys, like I am not. Want to shift my priorities and focus on my friendships, focus on building new friendships in real life, nurturing the relationships I already have, you know, with my family or whoever it is. I definitely need to spend more time on that too. I think it's really easy to just tunnel vision. The music, how do I get there? And like, how do I just get to where I want to be? That it's easy to neglect other important things in your life. I'm gonna be working on having a better balance in my life, not being so consumed and just so incredibly wrapped up in where I wish I was, or why I'm not there yet, or what am I doing wrong, like all of these just negative toxic thoughts, and try to just take things a day at a time and not feels like this sense of urgency all the time. That's my issue, is the urgency and the deadlines I put on myself that are not actually there. The toxic mindset that I tend to have is if I'm not like working, I feel undeserving, because what I see on the internet is people putting in the effort every single day, and if I'm not doing it too, then why should I get where I want to be? And I'm saying this out loud and I realize how harmful that is. But it's the truth that I have been telling myself for years, and I'm really trying to work through it and dissolve that mindset, because it has been extremely harmful for me. Basically, I just want to say that if you are going through like a huge life change and you have to move, or you're going through a big breakup and your life is really just shifting out of control a little bit and things are slow and you don't even know what to do, you're just kind of dealing and processing with emotions, it's okay to take that break, chill out for a little bit and sort out your stuff before, you know, barging in to the next thing when you're not ready for it. Basically, that's where I'm at. I'd love to hear your thoughts. We all go through moves, we all go through breakups, and how it's affected in your ideas of, you know, how things are going. Sometimes it's really hard to sort out and parse through the emotions, come to terms and just understand what's happening. Always, right? The slow moments happen. It's always an ebb and flow. Things will move super fast and you'll be super wrapped up in what you're doing, and then things will be slow. It's gonna be like that. It's gonna feel slow and stagnant. You're gonna feel stressed and rushed and overwhelmed with the amount of work you have to do, and it's just gonna be like that always. That's never gonna change, and we're always gonna create new goals for ourselves and new aspirations. We're always gonna be reaching for something more, the next thing. While that's can be really great in terms of reaching your goals and achievements, it doesn't always have to be like the most important thing all the time in every single moment of the day. Like and subscribe if you want to stay updated on my videos, and I'll see you next week.